Hi guys and welcome back. This is going to be my 16th and 17th week update. For Tuesday on week 16, we had a guest speaker about Arbonne, and it's like a makeup company, and it's vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly. So that was it for Tuesday, and then later on in the day we worked on our task sheets, and this week was cutting week for our specialty. So we had an hour of cutting right after lunch, and we just did different haircuts throughout the week, such as like one length, like square one length, try one length, round one length, graduations, and those types of haircuts. And then we had theory in the afternoon. On Wednesday we did task sheets in the morning, and in the afternoon again we had cutting. So we did a different type of haircut, such as the ones I listed previously. And then after that we had theory. As for Friday, we worked on our task sheets, but during that day I was on color bar, so I was in charge of getting the color for people to either work on their mannequin or on their guest. And then in the afternoon, again, we did cutting week again for an hour, and we had theory in the afternoon after that. And for Saturday, I had a client, and there was a group of them, and it was a bridal upstyle, and there was like a whole bunch of bridesmaids, and then the bride. I didn't have the bride, but I did have the daughter of the bride, so I did her. And then the rest of my class, I just had they were on the clinic and they had guests, and if they weren't working if they were not working with a guest, they were working on their task sheet. And then I'll insert pictures from this week right now. For week 17, it was Student Service Day on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, we did task sheets, and for some reason that day, this week was makeup week, but however, we did not have class that day for some odd reason, so we just did our task sheets like the rest of the day on Wednesday. For Thursday, it was a little bit more exciting. We actually had this professional makeup artist. This class was known as the Trending Tour, which is the professional makeup class you can take at your Paul Mitchell school. I don't know how many times a year exactly it comes around. I want to say twice, but don't stand me by that. But I was offered to be like a model for this class, so it was her assistant who did my makeup. And I got like all the education, and also I got some footage from this class, and I'll insert it right now.
This is going to give you a heavy lay down, remember? Mm-hmm. I want to be very strategic. If you look, I think that honestly in this room setup that probably would be better back there. Eventually. That? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
Here. That's the beginning.
If you look on your books, you're going to see two lines. One is coming straight off the top, the tip of the ear, towards the corner of the mouth. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. So this is where you have these lovely little pinky puffs. You know what ESOM stands for? Muse spelled backwards, reflection of beauty. Oh. Now I got to put my pinky puffs on.
Do you know what's really funny?
What's really funny? That is pretty funny. Okay, so now I don't want to touch anymore. Some people are like, I don't know what pan to put this on. I find that I want to lean a lot of times like this. Oh, dang it. I'm probably going to put it there anyway, but I don't want it there right at this moment. It's going to go there anyway. Okay, so a lot of times I'm leaning on my face. I don't want to do that. So sometimes I'm going like this and lifting things. I don't want to leave a mark, so that's why I use these. You can wash these with tea tree shampoo. Okay? So the next thing I'm going to do, her head needs to be straight. Right there. Look up for me. I want to go from the top of the ear, where it hooks to the head, toward a straight line, right to here, towards the corner of the mouth. If you want to know where to stop that, is she's got a lot of flat. Think about her face, and this is where we want to start thinking deeper. Don't pick this color because you like that color. Let's think about this. So her skin tone is what? Ruby. So it's warm. It's a cool tone, right? Her eye color has some warm golden flecks in there. So her eye color is more of a neutral. It's more like a blue grain or probably a minor icy blue because there's no warmth in my eyes. You have no warmth in your eyes. Her eyes are blue green because there's some golden flecks in there. So I would say that her eyes are more neutral. Her hair color, does she have any warmth in her hair color? I'd say she's got both going on, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So neutral hair, neutral eyes, and warm skin. I think I'm going to go with, cool skin. I think I'm going to go with warm blush just for the heck of it. Okay? So my blush options are, and I'm going to put these on the table if you want to play with them. We have some cool colors, some dark colors. We have a neutral, and we have a couple warms. So we got cools here, neutral, and then we have a couple warms. I'm going to go with this peachy color. I think it's really pretty. And I'm going purposely for that color because it's warm on her cool skin. You could do cool on her cool skin, but all I want you to know is why you're doing it. Now let's say you think, ooh, that's really strong. I'm going to go ahead and mix some of it with my foundation. Now I just have a lighter variation of what I had before. So you can play with this a lot. So if I do a warm lip, a warm blush, and she's neutral, neutral, I might as well do a cool lip just for fun. Why not? Again, I don't care what you use. I'm just saying think about why you're using it. So now we're really going to break this down. This is a neutral or a nude palette. I'm not talking about bright lips right now. You're going to do bright lips on your second face. Your first face you're going to do, we're going to do nude. So you have 3 pictures. You have 4. You have a picture of your no makeup, one with just your brows done, one with this nice clean face, and then the last one we're going to turn the music on. You can have a party, okay, with lashes. So this is Nicole Kidman, neutral or nude. Nicole Kidman, Jennifer Aniston, Halle Berry, Oprah. I'm talking about skin tone levels. Here we have warm, we have neutral, and we have cool. So those are your choices. Okay? I'm going to go Nicole Kidman, cool. Again, we have plenty of these on the table for you to play. Do me a favor. Close your eyes. Not close, just look down. Drop your mouth open. Do me one more favor. Push your lip on the roof of your mouth.
So, what am I doing with my eyes again? Looking down?
Just looking down. Look, you don't need to
Did she say put her lip to the roof of her mouth? That's why she's confused. Tongue.
Yeah, it's tongue.
Tongue to the roof of your mouth, not your lip. She was like,
close your eyes, please. Again, this is just a very nude look. Keep looking down, please. It's pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Very pretty.
Yeah, I love it. It's very simple. And lips, you know, you always go up and in. You get your foundation back. Okay, just let me look careful. Just a little bit. There we go. There we go. So the last thing I want to do to her is I'm going to take my puff, this lovely puff. I'm going to take a little powder. Brush for your blush, you could use either one. Which one do you want to use? Either one. I'm probably going to go, guess what's going to go there? I want that to stay shiny. So now I'm just going to take my little puff fold it like a taco. It's pretty, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So let's look at, so I only have 60 seconds to do this, then it's gonna dry. Zip up and look at me, please. Look down. That's my first line, and it's very similar to what we did over there. Now I'm gonna move into the center. I made my little triangular shape. See that? Triangular shape
Really?
there? Okay. Head up, please, and look down. Just with your eyes, honey. I'm gonna go to the, I'm gonna have you look to the left.
For Friday, we worked on our task sheets, and then in the afternoon, we had our specialty, which was makeup, and then we had theory after that. For Saturday, I had a client, and she had an ombre. It was like a dark, like, kind of like a Coke brown on top, and then on her ends were like a green, like a seafoam green color. And she wanted to do a violet purple to a hot pink ombre, which was way out of reach for her hair color at the time. So we came up with a different option, and we went to a 4RV, and it looked great. And then at the very end, she decided to chop off all her hair. Keep in mind, her hair was like as long as my extensions. Yeah, as long as them. And it went to about like it was buzzed on the sides, and then she like left this in the mohawk area all out. I didn't take a picture of the end result, but I did have a picture of her hair before. And this is some more advice for you guys. You have to keep in mind your client is going to change their mind. Because at first, she told me, she's like, I just want to do like a long A-line bob. And then after, somehow she decided she wanted to shave both sides of her head and keep the mohawk. Which is kind of crazy, because how do you get from that one to the other? So just keep in mind, if you do decide to go to a beauty school or a Paul Mitchell school, you're going to have clients like that who are going to change their mind frequently. And you also have to let them know that some of the things they would like to do to their hair, they can't do at the time because of the level of their hair color. So that's it for these 2 weeks. I know the trending tour was kind of long, but she is a professional makeup artist. You don't get that much quality of like filming very often, so I said, hey, why not? So I inserted everything I had available. If you didn't want to see it, you could have just skipped through till the end. But thank you guys so much for watching.
I did. I'm trying to think. Maybe a wax on somebody? Like a brow wax? Let me check. Dietrich? Give me a second. And then we had class, and ew, I got lipstick on me. That's my shirt.